I woke up this morning and just started absolutely going off. Who here's ever slayed before? Thank you so much. I'm sure you guys can tell by my body language that my name is Chelsea. Thank you. It's crazy to think that if my last name was Clinton, my name would then be Bill Clinton. I wrote that joke in 1972 before Bill Clinton was canceled, so honey, don't sue me. Daddy's a lawyer. I'm kidding, my dad's a mechanic, but he will cancel your smog check. Thank you. Thank you so much. I look like the type of girl who steals her mom's diet pills, true or false?
True.
The answer is actually false. I didn't steal them. She simply gifted them to me like candy. I'd wear them around my neck like little candy necklaces. Every 2 to 3 hours, she'd go, Chels, chomp, chomp. Mother-daughter craft day. Am I right, ladies? I'm kidding. My mother didn't love me enough. Otherwise, I would have been a Munchausen baby. That's why I still snort Tang for attention. Where my Tang heads at? I see you. You like that? I'm not looking at my set. I'm actually just reading my palm. Turns out I'm gonna live. You guys are probably wondering, sorry, but does she have bed bugs? It's true. I woke up one morning just covered in bites. Turns out it actually wasn't bed bugs. It was just the leftover Triscuits that were cutting my skin. The crazy thing about bed bugs is that they are willing to sacrifice their lives in order to get inside of you. I've now raised the bar when it comes to dating. Like, you gotta be willing to lay your life down to... Am I right, ladies? I'm actually off the dating scene. Don't go. I'm still cute and random. Please, stay. I'm in a relation. Thank you. We've been dating for about 8 months now. And you know, like in the beginning of relationships, like, you're like, oh, I actually have no red flags. Like, I have no baggage. Like, the only thing I'm carrying is my carry-on. And honey, that's light. But then as time starts to go on, you know, you start to show your true colors, and then your Scorpio rising comes out. You see, the issue with that is, like, my sun is in Libra. Oh. Should I start over? Sophia! I'm kidding. My sun is in Libra, which means... Wait, should I really start this joke over? Is that annoying? Is that annoying? Where was I? I'm in a relation. Thank you. We've been dating for about 8 months now. You know, like in the beginning of a relationship. This is all off the top of my head. It's crazy. You know, things are like, you're like, oh, red flags. Or like, I don't have any red flags, you know. And then you're like, oh, the only baggage I have, blah, blah, blah. We went through this. Yeah, we know. Thank you so much. You're Scorpio rising. Your sun is in Libra, correct? Thank you. On the outside, you're like, oh, like, life's chill, like, surf's up, you know, like, whatever you want to do, babe, like, you know. But on the inside, I'm like, did you look at my girlfriend? The other day, we were at Target, and we were getting out of the elevator, and this little boy was walking in, and he, like, waves at my girlfriend. She was her. He waves at my girlfriend, and she waves back, and I immediately was like, babe, who's that? Who the is that, huh? And she's like, that little boy? And I'm like, yeah, who is he? Because he's so adorable. I want to take him home and make 10 of them. She's like, oh, I actually don't want kids. I'm like, did I say 10? I meant take the 10, remove the 1, and the 0 is how many kids I want. What I'm saying is I'm fun to date, and babe, someone's got to do it. Anybody have any questions so far? I'm opening up the crowd. Great. Growing up, having a father as a magician was tricky. It was more of an illusion. Why? Oh, because he was never really there. It's fine. I have great genes on. Every year for my birthday, I would ask for a puppy, but what would he throw out of his hat? A rabbit. It's like, I'm sorry, Dad, but do you know how many dead rabbits I have in the trunk of my car? Okay, hundreds, not thousands. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic. So I figured we just steamroll this joke just to speed it up a bit. It was clear that he was cheating on my mother because who has Siamese twins as assistants? But it's okay, though, because he's in prison now for sawing my mother in half. Honey, pick a card, any card. Okay, I'm not going to look, and I want you to show the audience what it is. I won't peek. On the count of 3, I want you to say what that card is. I'm going to guess what it is. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 5 of diamonds. Wow, guys, thank you so much. When I came out to my father as a lesbian. Wow, I didn't think I was going to hit that, but look who's talking. When I came out to my father as gay, he looked me straight into my third eye. And he's like, well, Chelsea, it's your choice. But then he bought me a 1998 baby blue Honda Accord. So honestly, Dad, who's gay now? Give it up for all the gay dads around the country. I think I was like the last person to know I was gay. Somehow everybody else knew before me. I remember like telling my mom and being like, Mom, I think I'm gay. And she was like, okay, pass the salt. So I passed the salt, right? Stop, I'm in a relation. I remember like one night I was hanging out with my girlfriends. That's how you know like how in the closet someone is if they're under the age of 57 and they still refer to their group of gals as their girlfriends. Okay, just come out already. Okay, the water's warm. Unless it's not, then we got bigger fish to fry. I don't know why I bleeped out fish, but I felt it was right. Where are my dykes at? So I was hanging out with my girlfriends. Also, my voice was like 3 octaves higher when I was straight. That's something that they don't tell you in the handbook. Is that your voice is going to fucking drop. So I was with my gals, and we were like talking about sex or something. And I was like, okay, why is it that when you're like having sex with a guy, you're only thinking about women? And they're like, Chelsea, you're fucking gay. So someone just called me a dyke and it clicked. That's how I figured out I was gay. I don't know why I keep doing this, but I feel inclined to. Who here's had sex? I see a couple flirters in the audience. You guys ever had a sex dream about one of your friends and then you like see that friend and you're just like, hey. Hey, what's up? And they're like, what are you doing on my porch? I'm like, touche. They're like, that's not how that phrase works. That exact interaction happened to me recently. I had a sex dream about one of my friends, but it was so fucked up because when I saw her, she like pretended like nothing ever happened. I'm sorry, but you were virtually inside of me, and now you're gonna ask me if I'm all cut up on Grey's Anatomy? Like, of course I'm cut up. I'm not a freaking sociopath. I gotta laugh. That's a laugh, babe. This may come as a shock to none of you, but I have been dumped before. I know. Super random, but who would do that? I heard no, that's crazy. It's absolutely insane. I heard that as well. And you know you've been dumped when they dump you, right? Thank you. And you know you've been dumped when right after they dump you, they ask you if you want to watch the latest cut of their reel. That's actually a true story. And did I watch the reel? Of course I did. It's Hollywood, baby. Okay, we're all networking. Technically, I'm networking right now. Who has a business card? Come on, who has a business card? Pop it out, babes. Literally, I'm not leaving the stage until I get one. So, there you go. Okay. Oh, I'll catch it. Oh, I cut it midair. Whoa. Okay, Liam. Whoa. Okay, blue shields or whatever. Liam, blue shields, I'm going to email you tomorrow my spec. Where is it going to go? Nowhere. Down the drain, if you ask me. Okay. I came up with an idea for an app. It's kind of like Grindr, but for lesbians. But instead of you putting where you're at physically, you just put where you're at emotionally. I think that'd be chill. Am I wrong? Guys, I'm going to leave you with this. Do you guys think George Foreman woke up one day and was like, okay, he's all sleepy-eyed. He's got his little jammies on. And he's like, I think today's the day I'm going to start marketing myself as a grill. And then did. Thank you guys so much. Give it up for Sophia.